Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Muslim Daily Reminder. Starting your day isn't just about opening your eyes. It's an opportunity to follow the Prophet's path. What if every morning could be a step toward Jannah? Here are 1 acts of the Sunnah to incorporate into your morning routine. Simple, powerful, and transformative. There's a moment in your day that almost everyone trivializes. A breath between two worlds. The one where you open your eyes and come back from a trip you couldn't control. You didn't order it, you didn't decide it, and yet, you're back. Have you ever really thought about what it means to wake up? It's not just a biological routine. It's not just your alarm that woke you from sleep. It's a permission, a heavenly authorization, a renewal of your existence. And at that precise moment, your soul has just been returned to your body. Not by chance, not automatically, but out of pure mercy. You don't have to be here. Yet, here you are. And that's where it all begins. Praise be to God for this great sacrifice and good fortune. These seemingly simple words carry immense spiritual weight, a thank you, an awakening, a silent but profound recognition. You give thanks to the one who gave you back life after having plunged you into the unknown of sleep, and you recognize that your return to him is inevitable. You sow the seed every morning with a conscious heart. I am not master of my breath. Every beat, every movement is a favor. By starting your day with this invocation, you are doing much more than reciting a formula. You anchor your consciousness in the divine presence. You declare without artifice that you are a servant who recognizes that sleep is a submission, and that revival is a miniature resurrection. Look around you. The world is already stirring. Notifications, calendars, noise. But you have awakened with the name of the one who controls the dawn. You remembered before you even thought. You bowed inwardly before running outwardly. This little moment, just a few seconds, it can transform the rest of your day because you started with meaning, with heart, with gratitude, not indifference. There is a beauty in waking up, a subtle poetry, but only those who open their hearts feel it. And when you say these words deep down, you are choosing. You choose not to just exist. You choose to live, knowing that you could not have been there. It's early, the world is still asleep, but you get up, not just to wash, but to reconnect you to something bigger than yourself. A simple act, water, a few gestures, and yet it is a ritual that cleanses much more than what is visible. And wudu, this short word carries within it a light, not just hygiene, an elevation. When you turn on the tap, it's not just water that flows. It is an intention that is taking shape, an intention to purify you, to erase the invisible thickness that has settled on your soul since yesterday. You take the water in your hand, you feel it, cold perhaps, or lukewarm, and you begin. Mouth, nostrils, face, arms, head, feet, every gesture is precise, but it's not an automatism. It's a reconstruction. Your mouth, you clean it so that it only pronounces what is noble. Your nose, you purify it of anything that could block the breath of guidance. Your face, you refresh it, not for appearances, but so that it is worthy to bow down. Your arms, you wash them so that they only act for good. Your head, you caress it with water to calm the tumult. Your feet, you pass them through water so that they may walk in the straight path. Every drop that slides along your skin takes something with it. An oversight, a distraction, a spiritual fatigue. You are no longer just an awakened body. You are a ready being, ready to present yourself before the invisible. And you do it, even if you don't have a prayer to say yet, because you understand that wudu is more than a prelude. It's a protection, a subtle armor that you carry against what you do not see, a veil of light over your being, imperceptible, but very real. This is not a secondary gesture. It is a silent statement. I'm aware, I'm ready, I want to be clean, inside and out. Many get up and go straight to the mirror, but you go towards the water, because you know that true beauty cannot be seen. It is felt in what is proper to the Creator. Wudu, it's not just washing, it is a moment of lucidity, A moment to remember that even water becomes sacred when the intention is pure. The world is slowly waking up. The first lights creep across the rooftops. The streets are still silent, but your heart is already beginning to speak, not with ordinary words, with reminders, with memories, not those of the day before, but those of the soul. The morning Dhikr, this is not a quick tick-off recitation. It is an invisible weaving between you and the one who watches, the one who hears, the one who knows. Asbahna wa asbahal mulku lillah. We have entered into this morning, and all sovereignty belongs to Him. Ancient words, but every morning they find a new freshness. They don't wear out, they care, they realign your heart. This moment, sitting in silence, pearled with breath and light, is perhaps the truest of your entire day. You haven't yet immersed yourself in screens, thoughts, or deadlines. You are there between you and Him. Every sentence you whisper is an echo of confidence. Every invocation is a barrier against what you cannot foresee. You don't know what this day has in store for you, but you know who owns it. And this is where Dhikr takes on its full meaning. It is not just protection, it's an anchoring. In this world that runs without out restraint, in this life which presses, which demands, which shakes up, Dhikr is that rope you grasp so as not to get lost. You recite softly, sometimes in a low voice, sometimes just in your heart, but every word is a beat of light in an often heavy chest. You say, O Hayyu, O Qayyum, and you give breath to your hope. You say, Hasbi Allah, and you rest all your inner weight on the one who never fails. You don't need any fancy decor, nor of a perfect moment, just a present heart and a language that remembers. And you will see, this little moment, this spiritual breeze of the morning will make all the difference. Perhaps a word spoken between two breaths will be what protects you from harm. Perhaps a verse, a formula, a praise will be what brightens your whole day. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to find. Because sometimes all it takes is on a dhikr to feel that you exist again. There is a secret battle that is played out every morning, not against anyone else, not against an external enemy, but against yourself. And this battle begins long before the sun rises, just before the world opened its eyes. This is where the Fajr calls you. But this is not a simple call. It's a loyalty test, and discipline challenge, and silent commitment, without applause, without cameras, without trophies. You are alone, you, your bed, your alarm clock, and your will. This is where you choose. Do I want this light today, or do I let it slip away? Because yes, the Fajr is not just a prayer, it is a statement, an inner cry. I am alive, awake, submissive, and I choose presence over oblivion. Fajr is tough sometimes. Your eyes sting, your body protests, your mind invents 1,000 excuses. But every morning you get up despite everything. You win. You win against laziness. You win against indifference. You win against the loss of meaning. And this is no ordinary victory. It's a victory, invisible but immense. A light that you carry within you all day, even if you don't see it. It slips into your words, into your decisions, into your calm. There is nobility in being one of those who get up when others are asleep, of those who choose dawn, not to run, but to bow down. There is no medal for that, but there is a light eternal that no one can take away from you. So make Fajr your sacred ritual. Make one non-negotiable objective. Don't let this prayer be an option. Make it your spiritual standard, your elite level. Imagine yourself in 30 days, 60 days, 1 year. A transformed being, not through great actions, but by this constancy, this discreet meeting with the sky. Make Fajr your daily struggle and win it again and again and again. Because in this fight you never lose, you come out stronger, more lucid, brighter. And if one day you fall, get up next morning. Fajr invites you back again and again, because it's not just a prayer. It's a proof that you haven't given up. You have fed your soul. You have purified yourself. You spoke words of reminder. You prostrated yourself in the silence of Fajr. Now, the world awaits you, the doors to your day open, and with them 1,000 things to do. Study, work, run, cook, solve, listen, carry, accomplish. But wait, before you rush off, just stop for a second and ask yourself this question: why am I doing all this? Because there is the secret of a blessed day. Everything you do from now on can be empty or sacred. It all depends on one thing: intention. This word seems simple, but it carries the weight of your eternity. The intention, it is the breath that it transforms a banal effort into an act of worship. This is what changes your journey to university, in a march toward a knowledge for the satisfaction of Allah. This is what transforms making breakfast, in a noble service to your family, done with love and conscience. This is what makes an email work, as meaningful as a kind word spoken in prayer. So yes, you're going out. You're going to live your life in this noisy, fast-paced, demanding world. But you don't do it like everyone else. You do it with a but noble. And this goal begins with a light but powerful sentence: in the name of Allah. In the name of Allah, you say it. And you start your day under the banner of the divine presence. It's like activating a celestial GPS. It doesn't matter which road you take, as long as you know why you're taking it. And remember, it's not perfection that's expected of you. It is a conscience. You might stumble, get angry, forget, but if your intention is there from the start, every step will bring you closer, even in mistakes. Start your day with a noble goal. It's not about doing extraordinary things. It's doing ordinary things, but with awakened soul. That is to say, today, even my errands, even my meetings, even my fatigue will be counted as acts of worship. You don't need to escape everyday life to live spiritually. You just need the intention. And from then on, every morning becomes a place of worship. Your awakening is no longer a routine. It's a conscious departure towards something higher. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.